Hello to all student, welcome to IMD214 Electronic Publishing. Today we are going to learn about designing using Adobe Illustrator. For today we are going to focus on screen properties, toolbox, and palette. Adobe Illustrator is an application used for creating vector graphic for print, such as poster, flyers, magazine, and book, and also for web. Before we start, let's open the document to give you a clear understanding what we are going to learn today. To open a document, go to File, click Open, and we will use User Interface File for this session. And click Open. In this Adobe Illustrator software, there are 6 sections we will learn for today. At the very top of the screen, this section is called as Menu Bar. Here we have File, Edit, Object Type, Select, Effect, View window. And also Help, at the left of the screen, called as Toolbar or Toolbox. We can either make it a single column of Toolbox or make it 2 column by click this button. Move your mouse console to check the tool name and its shortcut. For example, Selection Tool, its shortcut is V. Direct Selection Tool, shortcut is A. Type Tool, shortcut is T. Pen Tool, shortcut is P. And there are many tools that we will use for this Adobe Illustrator session. And above Toolbox, there are Control Panel section. We can adjust object color, stroke, and so on. At the right side of the screen, is Palette. There are many palettes that are useful here. We also can choose another sort of palette, that called as Workspace. The workspace is selected, based on what type of design we are going to work for. For example, Workspace for painting if we are going to make painting graphic. This is Tracing Workspace, if we are going to trace a logo, or an illustration, and also Typography, and also for web, but the default one is Essential. We also can make our own workspace by following my steps. To remove unused palette, you need to drag it out from the palette bar and just close it. If you want to remove the symbol palette, just drag it out, and close it. To add another palette, click Window, and choose what we are going to use. The important one is Align, Pathfinder, and also the character. So we are going to drag this palette into the palette bar. And we can click here to expand these palettes. Then we are going to save this workspace setting by click under the window. Workspace. New workspace and rename it as your workspace. The bottom part of the screen is magnifier section. We can set how much we are going to zoom in or zoom out. To zoom out, and also we can zoom in to specific artboard. Such as I want to display the first artboard, 1. Next, next, next. And last but not least, is the middle part of the screen is the document section. We also can have few document opened at the same time. For example, let's create a new document. Go to File, New. We can rename the document. So here in the profile there are a lot of preset that we can choose. There are print, web, device, video, and so on. So we will use the print. and the size of the print. There are a lot of size. We can choose either one. I want to choose A4 size. If you want to customize your document size, we can customize here. Also you can change its measurement units. cm, inches. And just click OK. So we have a new document. At the same time, we already have two documents. Let's go back to the original document. We need to zoom out first. So now, let's go for more detail. On the toolbox, we will not learn all tools here. We just learn the most useful and very important tool only. First is the selection tool. This tool used to select the object, to move the object and resize the object. Select object, move it, and we can resize the object. Next is direct selection tool. This tool used to specifically select one point on the path of an object, and to move and making adjustment to the specific point. Select this point, and we can make adjustment. And also we can move only this point. So we can skip these tools that we'll learn in next week. Next tool is Artboard tool. What is Artboard? Artboard is same like physical piece of paper on desk. It is same as pages in Adobe InDesign. Here we already have 6 artboards. That mean we already have 6 pages for this document. We can navigate it using Artboard palette by double-click on the specific artboard. Artboard 2. Artboard 4, Artboard 6. We also can use Artboard tool to delete, resize, or add new artboard. Delete. And we can move artboard. And also we can add another artboard. We also can rearrange these artboards. By click here, rearrange artboard, just click OK. Next is hand tool. Hand tool is to pan your screen where do you want to display. Just drag it like this. Or you also can use your mouse wheel to scroll up or scroll down. And by holding Ctrl on your keyboard, together with mouse wheel to scroll right or left. Lastly, zoom tool. To zoom in, just single click on the image. To zoom out, using, hold alternate, plus, single click on the image. You also can use the shortcut by holding alternate on the keyboard, plus mouse wheel to zoom in or zoom out. So that's all for today. I hope all students understand and enjoy this subject. Thank you for your attention.